Exodus 33, well, here God has said very clearly that because you, Israel, are so weak, I will not go up in the midst of you. You are a stiff-necked people. If I were to go up in your midst for one moment, I would destroy you. But Moses pleads with God about that. He says in chapter 34, verse 9, if I found favour in your eyes, Lord, please let the Lord go in the midst of us, although this is a stiff-necked people. Pardon our sin. So, God is open to dialogue. He says, I'm not going to do this. Moses talks to him, and he does. So, God was willing to expand his tolerance, his acceptance of people, for the sake of the intercession of another person, the third party, in this case Moses. It's not the first time. I mean, God says, I will destroy Israel and make of you, Moses, a great nation, and fulfill my plan and purpose through your descendants, and I will destroy the rest of them. Oh, don't do that, Moses says. Okay. God says, leave me alone, Moses. I'm going to destroy the people. But he doesn't leave God alone. And God doesn't destroy them. You see there the power of intercession. Now, this is what was achieved by Moses. You and I have the ultimate intercessor, the Son of God, the Lord Jesus Christ, who intercedes for us. So when you worry about that harder side of God and that necessary judgment of sin and the fact that you and me are sinners, yes, but the beauty and the wonder of it all is that we have this intercessor. And when you realize this is true for me, that I should be condemned, I should have died for what I have done, because the wages of sin is death. But I have been saved by this amazing intercessor. You cannot be passive to that. What's your response? Your response is to go out and intercede with God for other men and women, that they likewise might be forgiven, and that the apparently inevitable that shall happen to them need not happen to them. So you see here the intensity of life before God that is elicited by realizing that I should die, but he has interceded for me. And God has structured his purpose so that he is open to that. And prayer for others does change things and change outcomes.